Welcome to the channel. I'm Ricky Myers, and this is the Action Thriller Collector. Morning cheers to you. And unfortunately, we have a passing in the Hollywood world to tell you about. And this morning, checking out the celebrity slab and see who's still with us and who's not. Because we're all going to go one day, people. And there's no escaping this. Nobody gets out of this thing alive. And today, we did lose another one. We lost Mr. Peter Jason. He's a character actor. You'll recognize his face later whenever I throw some pics up here and we pay honor to him. But Peter appeared in over 250 credited roles in movies and on television. He was very active. Usually his parts were not very big parts though. And I'm here to honor one particular part from a movie, and that is from I almost said Full Metal Jacket. No, the opposite of Full Metal Jacket, Heartbreak Ridge. And yeah. So he played the role of Major Devons. If you remember the movie, there was a scene where Clint Eastwood is getting his wish to go back to recon, and Major Devons says, "Every week you harangue my ass with these transfer requests. Well, it's coming through, Gunny. You're going home. You're going to recon." And that's pretty much, that was his role, just that one scene there. But it was, from a memorable movie for me. Now, as a Marine, I have to tell you, like most Marines, we have a complete love-hate relationship when it comes to this movie. There's a couple of things that we love about Heartbreak Ridge, and there are a couple things that we really hate about this movie. So let's do the positives first, okay? I absolutely love the one-liners that you get from Clint Eastwood in this movie. I mean, I'm not even going to say them because I don't want to offend the YouTube censors, but there are some great one-liners in this movie. Another thing that I absolutely love about this movie, you can't really see it very much here, but whoever they hired to consult on this uniform did an A+ job. Gunny Highway's uniform is perfect. Every piece of it was perfect, and he looked good in it. So whoever that consultant was that put together this uniform, this Class A, Alphas as we call it, whoever put that together, they should have got an Academy Award, because that is one of the best accurate depictions of the Marine Corps Alpha uniform that I've ever seen on film. Now, I'm pretty much turned to the negatives about this movie, and they are some pretty bad negatives. For anybody who's in the Marine Corps, they're already going to know what I'm going to say. One is, we'll take the lesser one first. It depicts all officers as bumbling idiots and fools, and that is not the case in the Marine Corps. Yes, there's going to be officers from time to time that are new and don't really know what they're doing, or only care about themselves and not the mission of the Marines and the Marine Corps. But this movie is like all the officers are bumbling idiots, or they have ulterior motives to only care about themselves. That was not my experience in the Marine Corps. In fact, I didn't serve with any officers that I would say would have made it into this movie. So that's one. Two, even more importantly, this movie was about recon, force reconnaissance. That's the tip of the spear in the Marine Corps. It is the hard chargers, the meat eaters, the tip of the spear guys. They depicted them as being basically undisciplined, playing in a rock band on the weekends, it was just there was no discipline in this unit. And these are the Marine Corps' tip of the spear alpha hunter killers, okay? Totally devoid of reality. So it's a love-hate thing with this movie. All in all, in the end, yeah, I'm a fan of the movie, but there are just a couple things that I really hate about it. Oh, I didn't even mention the fact that this whole story in this movie is an Army story. You know, the Marines have done enough badass stuff that you can make movies about what they've done. You don't have to take an Army story and then retrofit it and make it into a Marine Corps story. So those are the negatives. There's positives. Yeah. Okay. So this is getting more about Heartbreak Ridge than it is about Peter Jason. So Peter was 80 years old. That's you know, he got up there. He had over 250 roles in television and in the movies. And so what I want to do now, I'll throw up some music and I'm going to show you some of the movies that he was involved in. Obviously, I'm not showing you all of them. The focus of this channel is thriller, action thrillers and adventure. So we're going to kind of stick with those. I might throw in a few that I just know most people are fans of the movie and maybe you didn't know that he was in those movies. And this can give you a motivation to go out and maybe watch some of these movies and see if you can find what scene he is in. So, without further ado, rest in peace, Peter. Thank you for the memories and the magic.